If I told you Texans were going to vote for a Texas Railroad Commissioner in November, what would you assume of this position? Does it have to do with trains, with railroads, with making sure it gets somewhere by 8:15? It's actually none of that. In fact, the Texas Railroad Commission has nothing to do with railroads. So in this week's Texas No Filter, we're at Moonwolf Provisions in Richardson, breaking down a Texas political position that may have one of the most misleading job titles in the state. This November, one of the Texas Railroad Commission's 3 seats is on your ballot. Republican Beau French is running against Democratic State Representative John Rosenthal. And despite the name, the Texas Railroad Commission actually oversees the state's massive oil and gas industry. That includes oil and gas drilling, pipeline safety, natural gas utilities, and even things like coal and uranium mining. So why should you care who sits on this commission? Well, listen, Texas produces more oil and natural gas than any other state. So this isn't some small, obscure state agency. Decisions made by this 3-person commission can have consequences for energy companies, landowners, pipeline safety, the environment, and even what some Texans pay for natural gas. And the commissioners making these decisions, well, you get to elect them. There are 3 of them. Each of them gets 6-year terms, and their elections are staggered. And to circle back, this is the year we choose who gets one of these commissioner seats. Beau French, a Republican whose family is involved in the energy trading business, and John Rosenthal, a Democrat who spent decades as a mechanical engineer, then a state representative. So, when you get to Railroad Commissioner on your ballot this November, do not let the name throw you off. You are not voting on railroads, you are voting on who will regulate Texas energy. Until next time, stay civil and stay caffeinated.